Greetings. As advertised, I wanted to provide an example video of one of these percent increase word problems. So we begin by reading the problem. Amy paid $81.46 for a pair of running shoes during the 20% off sale. What was the regular price? So I always draw a couple number lines, a double number line in fact, because there are two quantities involved here. There are dollars and there are percents. $0 corresponds to 0%. $81.46 is the sale price, which means the base is X, and I'm going to call that 100%. Now, 81.46, that's therefore less than the base, and in fact, that's going to be 80%. So notice that this distance between X and 81.46 is the amount of decrease. So the base is X. The amount final is $81.46. The amount of the decrease is X minus 81.46. Notice I took the bigger number, subtracted the smaller number. The percent decrease is 0.2, 20%. So the amount of the decrease, this distance, is the same as the percent decrease times the base, and that is 20%. So X minus $81.46 equals 20% of X. So stop the video if you're at all unsure, run it back. Make sure that that equation makes sense to you. All right, now I'll switch colors and we'll solve. So I'm going to add $81.46 to both sides. Then I get X equals 0.2X plus 81.46. Now X minus 0.2X equals 0.2X minus 0.2X plus 81.46. And notice that I have X here, and 1 minus 0.2 is the coefficient. So 0.8x equals $81.46. X equals $81.46 divided by 0.8. So make sure that you feel okay about that. Run the video back if you need to. I'm going to open a new screen because I'm also going to show you how to do this long division. $81.46 divided by 0.8. Notice that if I'm going to do this, I would have to divide 81.46 by 0.8, so I'd have to think how many groups of 8/10 can I fit into 8, and that makes my head hurt. So instead, I'm going to rewrite this so that I have a denominator that's a whole number. That's why I multiplied by 10 over 10, because it's the same number now, but I have a divisor, a denominator that's a whole number, and I just find that much simpler to work with. I don't mind if my numerator is a non-whole number because I can just remind myself where the place values are. So now I'm going to think about 8 groups. I can make one group of 8 with 8 things. But now I have this one thing left over. I can make 0 groups of 8 with one thing. I can make one group of 8 with 14 things, leaving me with 6 things. Now I bring down the 6, and I really have 66 things to work with. And I know 8 groups of 8 makes 64. And oh geez, I'm sloppy. I can bring this 0 down. 8 times 2 makes 16. Bring another 0 down. 5 times 8 makes 40. Remainder of 0. So this number is 101.825, but to the nearest cent, so this number to the nearest cent is this number. So that's how you do long division, and that's how you solve that other problem. I hope that this was helpful.